Yo, yo, yo.
What's poppin'?
We're back with another episode of
Brooklyn Boys.
Boys Radio.
Oh, shit. You said radio like a normal human being?
Thank you for joining us today.
This guy's crazy, bro.
How are you, Styles?
I'm good, man. I'm good, bro.
That's great to hear.
I'm good. I can't complain.
I'm rather well myself.
You don't sound like you well, bro. Yo, we got Tico in the house today. To see how can we make a bet to see how long Tico stays here?
I think the marijuana.
Look. He about to leave right now. Look at
calling him.
The marijuana is gonna call him. Or if he does stay, how long he stays up? Tico is the worst, y'all. Tico used to hang with us tough. Now he just goes in the car. He goes to sleep.
He's over it.
He's over it, bro. He used to tap into the conversations. You know, he don't fuck with us, bro. But, yo, like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend.
Like, share, and subscribe. And please, guys, tell a friend to tell a friend about Brooklyn Boys Radio.
I don't know who this nigga is today. Suave, what's up, baby?
Yo. Swizzle.
I didn't fuck with Suave all week. He had a light week. I ain't really call that nigga phone this week and harass him too much. I need to harass you more, right? You missed that?
Not at all.
Fuck you mean you didn't miss it? I like to call Suave and harass him, bro. I just harass him. I just call him in the morning and curse him out.
Say no Diddy when you say shit like that, please.
Why?
Because
I'm not playing no Diddy, bro.
It's just borderline.
I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that.
Yo, come on, bro.
Hold on. Yo, we recording. What's up? Yeah, you gotta be at the crib by like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah, one. I forgot about that. I'm sorry, y'all. You got a session tomorrow.
I went jogging this morning.
Oh, you finally made it outside?
Yeah, I went jogging this morning. I got to get back on my team.
That's cool. This was a terrible workout week for me. I don't really do much of nothing this week. I think I did chest day, and then my week just got away from me. I just had one of those weeks that every morning something happened.
It happens.
Oh, shout out to Bruce Wayne, my god brother, and the Nugent family, and my condolences. My god brother lost his mother this week.
Condolences.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in that house, man. So, you know me, and I was a greedy kid, so she always fed me. And I was one of the few guys that she'd let come in the house and like go wait in the basement for them to come home. You know, sometimes your moms don't let everybody in the crib. And, you know, she'd let me come in, Tariq, and let me sit downstairs and, you know what I mean, wait. Yeah, so shout out to Miss Nugent, man. Oh, you say I can't shout out. R.I.P. to Miss Nugent. Sleep well. Yeah, man. So, you know, she lived a long life, but nobody ain't ready to lose their moms, man.
Nope, not at all. One of the biggest hits.
Yeah, nobody really. You only get one mother, B. You only get one mother, you only get one pops.
I was about to say, you only get one father, too. Could we get in the habit of saying that?
Yeah,
like,
what?
No, I'm just saying, could we get in the habit of saying that, too?
I hear you, man.
You only get one father, too. Like,
you only get one. Yeah, but this case, somebody lost their mother, so I'm talking about their mom. So.
I understand. But could we get in the habit of when we say
this guy right here,
you only get one mother, following it up with you only get one father, too?
Okay, you only get one father, too.
There you go.
But, yo, man, I'm here for you, brother. Love you. Took him back to the airport today. Yeah, so.
I just want to say we won't need the world to celebrate us if we celebrate each other. Always remember that.
Okay. This guy is crazy, bro. Anyway, yeah, and you know, they say death come in threes, and on that same day, you know, we lost DJ Mr. C. R.I.P. to Mr. C.
R.I.P.
Legendary, super legendary DJ in the game. I met him a few times. I wouldn't say I know him like that, but I met him.
I met him a few times.
Yeah, a lot of rooms with him, and had a few conversations, and you know, been around him to see him work, doing his 1 and 2s and all that stuff. You know, so you know, R.I.P. to Mr. C. Some people say he was sick, and I'm not sure from what. Heard somebody report. I'm not sure. I don't want to put it out to say it was like a kidney thing, so I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah. You know, so funny because I had seen him like a week ago too. Like he had did a tribute to Big, for Biggie. You know what I mean? Mr. C was one of the instrumental parts in Biggie's career. So, yeah, man. So, New York City took a loss with Mr. C. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shout out to R.I.P. Mr. C. This guy don't like when I shout out I don't know what the problem is, but
You ain't supposed to.
I don't know.
R.I.P. to Orenthal James Simpson as well.
OJ, the juice is loose, and then we lost the juice man.
I think it was very much in bad taste what Caitlyn Jenner tweeted.
What
Good riddance, hashtag OJ Simpson.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
Yeah, like, regardless of how you feel, like, there's certain things that are just better left not said.
Yeah, that ain't cool. And you know, so funny, in poor taste, if you said something about him being...
About him, exactly.
You know, being one of them, it'd be a big uproar. You
exactly.
Know, and it should be the same uproar.
It should be the same respect. Like,
same uproar, right? You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was dirty. That was nasty.
But we know
the
the new alphabet boys, you know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, because that would have been crazy. And they should come out and defend shit like that, too. You know what I mean? They you don't say that about nobody. Like, you don't do that. You know what I mean? And he was found not guilty of that crime. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I had that same conversation today. I said, look, if y'all could be so gung-ho about people going to jail when they're guilty, then when a man is exonerated, respect that decision. It's that simple. Like, either you trust the justice system or you don't. Like, people like to pick and choose. You know what I mean?
Yo, do you remember the OJ joint? Yo, I remember, like, that was the most craziest thing I ever seen, like, at that age. Like,
in the white Bronco?
In the white Bronco. Yo, it's like the world stopped to watch OJ, bro.
Yeah.
I was upstate on a retreat with my job, and we got to the cabins where we was at. I was a teenager. And, like, the whole night, everybody just was watching that Bronco on the news. Like, he was trying to get to his mom's and all that. Yeah, that was crazy. You know, guys, a couple great sayings out there. If it don't fit, don't acquit.
Must acquit.
Must acquit.
Must acquit. R.I.P. Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, and, you know, and I know a lot of people, you know, a little younger probably don't remember OJ. OJ was like LeBron James. He was like...
football, yeah.
Yeah, he was like Michael Jordan of football. Like, OJ was a great football player. And, you know, he was one of the first dudes that we kind of like seen on TV with commercials. Mm-hmm. He had the juices loose when he was running through the
Great
airport.
endorsements, Wheaties, all of that.
All that. Everybody wanted to be like OJ, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because a couple of weeks ago, I think he was talking about him having like prostate cancer or something like that.
Well, they were saying that he was in hospice, and he had made a video saying that he wasn't in hospice. I mean, they say he died of cancer, but you know, I guess he didn't really want people to know.
If I was him, I wouldn't want nobody to know neither. Because guess what? You have people like Caitlyn Jenner come out and say some hard shit while you going through whatever it is that you're going through. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, you know, I wonder how much endorsements he'll lose for saying that.
Not a single one.
Not a single one, right? Yeah. I bet you. Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And if and you know what the crazy part is,
Caitlyn Jenner model for Victoria's Secret now.
I can't. And you know what the crazy thing is, and you know why this is not just about the gender of Caitlyn Jenner neither, because if Caitlyn Jenner was black and said that too.
Oh, forget about it. If OJ was white and Caitlyn Jenner was it would have been.
It would have been a whole uproar.
Oh, it didn't matter
if she was.
And then Caitlyn Jenner would have had to apologize.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Or be canceled.
Yeah. So yeah, that's crazy. But yeah.
But Caitlyn Jenner has the complexion for the protection.
We just live in the after world.
But guess what? OJ, we love you. Because if we celebrate each other, we don't need the world to celebrate us.
Shout out to OJ, man.
R.I.P.
OJ.
The juice is loose.
The juice is loose.
Live on, bro.
Yeah, they said death come in threes, and I hope, I'm not wishing anybody dead, but I hope that was a 3, and we ain't got to hear nothing about no more deaths. I know y'all probably had 2, but I had 3, like, literally in one day, bro. Like, 3 things people that I knew of or, you know, been around and like, what? Like,
but people been passing lately, man. Like, you know, as of late, I've had a couple of deaths. You know, people that I know. It's crazy. But this is life, they say, as you get older, people start dropping.
You know, I sent a message last week on my Instagram, and I was just like, yo, my good people, I was like, yo, tell people you love them, man, because you never know. You know, sometimes it's not even that you got beef. Sometimes you just ain't pick up the phone. Yeah, I'll call that person next week. Yeah, I'm going to get to you. Yo, we going to get up. And you never really get a chance to get up, and then something happened that's out of your control, and then, you know, you never get a chance to say a proper goodbye or say a proper love you or just tell somebody you care about them. So listen, if it's somebody out there that you haven't talked to in a while, somebody that you've been meaning to get up with, and you haven't just gone out to catch up, you know, go out, man, have a good time. Tell that person you love them. Pick up your phone now and give them a call. No, pick up your phone after the show. But yeah, tell them that you love them,
Matter of
man.
fact, pick up the phone, call them, and tell them to watch the show.
And yeah, y'all can watch it together.
There you go.
That's good. That's good. And watch it together. So yeah, shout out to somebody that you love, man, for real, because you never know. And you know, in one of those situations of when the people passing, you know, my brother, he didn't really have no issues with his mom or nothing like that, but they needed to talk, right? Because they was talking, but they didn't have like that mother and son talk for a while. So over the summertime, he really got a chance to have the conversation. It was a great conversation they had with each other. So I know he happy about getting that time. You know what I'm saying? And he got into New York just in time to say his goodbyes before she passed on. So sometimes you need that closure, man. So please, man. And sometimes it ain't even closure. Just tell somebody you love them so they just know, man. When they going through what they going through, in back of their mind, it's like, yo, somebody out there in the world care about me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And if you didn't know, Styles loves you all.
Yeah, I do. Love y'all. So let's jump into the show, man, because we got a lot of
Any females that need their bills paid, you can send a DM to @CStyles.
So you gonna make me jump. We gonna get there on the show. We gonna get there. I can shout this person out, right? Shout out to D-Dep. He came home from jail.
Who? D-Dep? Who the hell's
G-Dep?
Oh,
G-Dep. I
who
said
the hell's
D-Dep.
D-Dep?
Sorry.
I thought that was G-Dep cousin.
G-Dep. Shout out to G-Dep. He just came home.
Welcome home.
Yeah, he did 15 years, I think 13 years.
With a clear conscience and a light heart.
And his story was crazy.
Yeah, that's why I said he came home with a clear conscience.
Yeah, so I don't know if I would have did that if I was.
Now this is I don't know. For me, it's like if that's sitting on your heart, going to jail. How did that? I don't.
Maybe like he had to pay for. So if y'all don't know what we're talking about, G-Dep went to jail because he kept going to the precinct like 2 or 3 times. I think like the third time they took him serious and saying that he had committed a robbery. I think about 12 years earlier.
There was an unsolved murder.
Unsolved murder, and somebody got killed. And he kept going to the precinct. Yo, I killed somebody. It was like, yo, get out of here. Come back again. Yo, I killed somebody. Yeah, get out of here. He come back the next time, and they was like, all right, cool, let's investigate this. So they gave him like 15 to life, and he came out in 13 years. So, you know, it was weighing on his conscience, but he was high too. I think they said like
he was in a rehab. He was going through rehab for PCP addiction, but he just couldn't get past whatever it was. Like, and I guess it's that guilt that had him numbing himself by doing drugs. Like, he wasn't able to heal, you know, move along in the process of healing like everyone else, and it was because he had this thing, you know, that he felt guilty about.
So let me ask you something. You think when he got to jail and he got through, you know, remission in his drug use, did he say, what the fuck did I do? Do you think that came up? Cause
it might have.
After he sobered up?
It might have. I mean, well, I don't think he went into the precinct to confess while he was high, you know.
No, but I'm pretty sure getting high can.
But sometimes
PCP
in
hallucinating.
In hindsight, sometimes when you realize the situation that you're in, I mean, I'm sure he might have had second thoughts, but at the end of the day, you know, I still commend that man. Not necessarily what I would have done, but I still commend him. You know what I mean? Can't fault the man for having moral compass or having a good heart. And that goes to show too, you know, the world tends to judge people, right? Like, okay, he murdered somebody during a robbery, and the world tends to put you in a box, or you a criminal, you a bad person. See, but the truth is, he was always a person with a good heart. You understand what I mean? And that's why the story ended the way it ended, is because don't judge a man by his actions, judge him by his heart. That's all I'm saying.
Sometimes you gotta judge people by their actions.
Yeah, no, a lot of times you gotta judge people by their actions. But I'm just saying that actions don't always define intent.
Nah, I hear you. Oh, we got the Snore King in the house, B. Dusty Dex, that gets no sex. He just walked in.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yo, Dex Wappen, brother. All right.
So just talking about, D-Dep and,
His name is G-Dep. His cousin is D-Dep.
G-Dep. I don't know why she said that.
Yo, son.
G-Dep, I don't know, get my G's and D's mixed up, I don't know. But, and wanting a clean heart. Somebody else wanted a clean heart this week, and I didn't really agree with it. But, J. Cole apologized to Kendrick Lamar and wanted a clean heart. Tika, where you going? Because this is your topic right here. Where you going, brother? Yeah. Don't go to the bathroom with him, Dex. Because you followed right behind him. I don't know where he was going, bro. We had to stop him quick.
No Diddy.
You missed me, bro?
Yeah, I had to stop you from committing alphabet acts, bro. Had to stop you, brother. Stop you, brother. Stay right here with us so we can see you. Sometimes we got to do prevention for our friends. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We don't got to prevent them all. Look where he walking. He's still walking towards the bathroom. Look at him. And he's smiling. Look at him. Yo. And he locked the door.
This guy's crazy.
Yo, look what he's doing.
Yo, can we record the show, bro?
All right, cool. The dude just walked in the back with Tika. I don't know what's happening in the back, but yes. Hopefully it's not happening in the back.
This guy's crazy.
Anyway, so J. Cole apologized to Kendrick Lamar. I know me and Mo had this conversation the other day. And, just in my perspective, and I'll let you take the floor, I was very disappointed with J. Cole, the MC. And I want to preface that by saying the MC. I totally understood if something don't sit right with your soul, you shouldn't do what you shouldn't put yourself in any situation that you don't feel comfortable with. But for me, for the sport of hip hop, for the history of, shots being taken from each side, from Kendrick, from Drake to J. Cole taking shots even before the actual records came out. I feel like he put himself in that in the line of fire. When you like slap boxing a kid and you slap somebody real crazy and y'all playing and then he get hit or you catch a good hit off of him and then that person catch a good hit off of you. Why you trying to like? And then the person catch a good hit off of you and then they want to quit or they like, yo, I quit. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to fight. And I just felt like in the spirit of competition that, hip hop competition. Some people felt like, they were saying he a bigger man for apologizing and doing what his heart said. I get that on that side of the fence, but to me, I wanted to see the battle, and I was disappointed in that we didn't get the battle between him and Kendrick Lamar, especially because they was taking so many shots at each other for the last couple of years, man. And it was just like, what? How you get to the pinnacle of the top and then you want to stop? So to me, he could never be back on my Mount Rushmore of when you talk about you said Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas, and they were saying Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick. You know what I mean? He could be great as a rapper to me still, but he could just never be in the upper echelons of them people that get at it for that purpose. You know what I'm saying? So that's just.
Well, how I see it, where you said you're disappointed in him as an MC, you got to remember that rap is the only genre of music that doesn't separate role from identity, right? Everybody looks at these rappers as they are who they are. So it's very difficult for them to kind of separate the person from the MC. Now, J. Cole lives his life in a certain type of way, tries to be positive, tries to live his life spiritually, So I can understand if he feels that going in the studio and laying down that verse might have taken him to a dark place. You know what I mean? There might have been some type of malicious intent or whatever that he didn't like that feeling, I can't fault him. If he feels that it was kind of taking him backwards, I commend the man for having the courage to go out there and express how he feels, you know. And honestly, with the way that rap is and with the way even our communities are, I think that it's not a bad thing for that type of example to be set. So it's like even when the wheels are in motion, because a lot of times, you know, drama starts and people feel like, yo, it's past the point of no return, even though they're like, damn, I wish this thing, it went too far. You know what I mean? And I can respect the example that he set that, yo, it's never gone too far for you to say, yo, you know what? It's not worth it.
Yeah, I feel you. My thing, like I said, my take was this: you should have thought about that before you threw out those records, the other records that you did, and you should have thought about that before you threw out the actual record. I'd rather him put out no record. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put out nothing and stop taking all the shots you've been taking.
Yeah, but
like you come to this epiphany, and I hear you. And I think my problem is this is a sad part for me, right? Hip hop has been built off of this competition: DJ against DJ, MC, crew against crew, breakdancer against breakdancer. It's always been that in the culture. So I get what you're saying on a personal level, because we also seen it go to levels where people are fighting and get shot at. Hold on, I just want to end it right here when I want to say this last part. But everybody, the consensus throughout everybody was, oh, this is finally something that's not gonna go that way. This is something that these guys are probably gonna shake hands at the end and they still be friends, right? So that's what I understand what people saying, but we all knew that it was gonna go there. Like, people going, nah, these dudes is gonna, nah, we knew this one was gonna be that way. It was gonna be clean and fun, and they probably shake hands, get on the record, and it was over. So I'm just looking at the hip hop side of it.
Yeah, but
the man side of it, I get.
But like you always say, you know, when we talk about the mumble rappers and we talk about how a lot of these artists are trash, you know, you say that this is the evolution of hip hop. So what you have to understand is this is part of this. This is possibly part of, hopefully, and to me, hopefully, it's part of the evolution of hip hop. Whereas a man has the courage to say, yo, you know what, this ain't even worth it. Like what are we arguing over? What are we fighting over? You understand?
Yeah, but this wasn't a fight. I hear you, Mo. And I get you. Because I really, in my heart, I get you. I just want you to let you know that. I get what you're saying. But this was like on some sportsmanship. He made it to the finals. You don't quit when you get to the finals. And I get it for the kids. Yo, this is a good thing for the kids to see. So if they get into some joint outside, they could be like, yo, I'm going to walk away. It ain't worth it. I get that. But this wasn't some beef like that. This was just lyrical.
But it's still but it's still an example being set.
I hear you, man. We gonna agree to disagree on this one.
Which is fine.
I hear you, man. But yeah, hopefully Drake and Kendrick can continue to fight. I want to see the battle. You know what I mean? I just think it's great for hip hop, and I think after it's said and done, hopefully these guys can do a record together, do some music together, and be incredible together. That's what I was saying.
I guess hopefully Drake don't let you down.
Well, Drake or Kendrick?
No, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully, by what you want, then hopefully Drake responds to Kendrick.
Yeah, but Kendrick verse hit different now. I'll tell you that. When I hear it now, after J. Cole quit, it hit a little different.
I don't think Kendrick is nice, bro.
Yeah, nah, he's nice. He's definitely nice. Well, we got so much things to get into, and Suave cut our time, so I got to speed up, so I can't stay on this topic forever. Now, two crazy things happened this week that we didn't even get to. We left the show, I think that was a Thursday. Mm-hmm. And that Friday, we was in the earthquake in New York City. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. And I just want to tell you my experience if y'all didn't go to the Brooklyn Boys on Instagram. So Friday, I'm on the phone, get a Friday morning. I'm on the phone with my boy from the Bronx. I live in Brooklyn, he in the Bronx. Context of the story. So I'm on the phone with him, and as I'm on the phone with him, I think the earthquake had to last about 6 to 10 seconds. It was like somewhere around there. It's like, let's call it 8 seconds. But in that 8 seconds, y'all don't know how my mind worked quick. So first of all, my room rocked. I was laying across the bed, like facing the window, talking on the phone, and my room went like this, right? So the first thing I did, I noticed the room shake, but I turned to the wall, because you know our houses are like connected to other houses, but I really never hear the neighbors. I'm like, is that the neighbors? I thought it was like somebody must have threw something, or, you know what I mean? But my mind quickly shifted and said, nah, because I heard like a, so I'm like,
a what?
Oh. That's what I heard. It sounded like a truck. You know the semi trucks. So sometimes semi trucks might come through my neighborhood, and I'm looking like this up in the window, like, is it a truck? And then it was like, so the glass shook. So I'm like, is that the wind? As soon as I said, is that the wind? And I'm saying all this to myself in my head. My boy in the Bronx go, you felt that shit? So I knew immediately it was an earthquake, because there's no way that wind could have went to the Bronx and came to Brooklyn that quick. And I got up and I jumped up and I went under the door, under the doorpost. They said under the doorpost is one of the places you could go. So I stood up on the doorpost and I was like half naked. So I started putting on my clothes.
So you was half naked on the phone with your boy from the Bronx?
Yeah, he had called me. I was already in my bed.
Okay.
Nigga, I sleep naked. I'm gonna get dressed because you called me in the morning.
Yo, listen, if I call you, get dressed.
Nah, I'm not getting dressed, bro. I was already in my bed. I was asleep. And he called me and I was already asleep. So I was getting up to put on my clothes and talking to him. I was under my cover, nigga. What you talking about?
It wasn't that early, Styles.
It was 10 o'clock.
So you get up at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was still in bed, bro.
Okay.
Fuck you talking. How many times you called me in the morning? And I'd be like, yo, I'm asleep. Fuck you talking about. So the dude, I put on my clothes. I didn't want nobody to find me naked if shit just went, because they was going to pull me out of the rubble, ass out.
This guy's crazy.
He wasn't doing that. So I don't know what you was doing in the clips. That's what was happening. Not the clips. We're going to talk about that next. In the earthquake. And yeah, so that was kind of crazy for me. What was happening with you?
I mean, I was home. And same thing, like building started shaking. And my shorty was like, what the hell's going on? And I knew right away. I was like, oh. I said, either something blew up in the basement or that's an earthquake, But it shook. Like, it really shook. Like, it was bad. And I heard the rumble, too, And I remember 12 years ago, we had, like, a slight earthquake for, like, a second. Because I remembered feeling it. But this time, like it was really, really strong. And I'm just hoping that Pandora's box hasn't opened and it doesn't get worse.
Yeah, it doesn't get worse. Yeah.
Because the infrastructure, all these buildings in New York City are not built to withstand or sustain
I started thinking about
any of
the
that.
city, the train, because they said the trains, it was running real slow because they was like, yo, we don't know if the structure of anything shift. So people was taking mad long to get home. So it was scary for New York City, man, because that shake was crazy, bro. Like, and it was like, you ever seen somebody like push you and just give you a warning before they fuck you up? It was like one of those, like, here, take this, bang. And you felt that, and you was like, wait a minute. So you never knew how strong the earth really was, man. Like, that shit is crazy, though. But, yeah, then we had the solar eclipse. Everybody was going crazy up in the sky looking. Yo, one dude that I came by here, he outside right after they talk about he's looking in the sky. All day he started complaining about his eyes hurting. Why would you look up in there with your naked eyes? I wasn't looking in that. I took the time out. I did some meditation and prayer. I felt like that was best to do. I didn't care about what was happening up top in the sky. I just prayed and meditated, man, and manifested some things for myself, my family, and friends, and just the world, period, bro. So that's what I was doing during the solar eclipse. So I don't know what you was up to. Did you watch it or you just chilled?
I was in Jersey.
Okay.
I was in Jersey, over there, like Seaside. But everybody was out there. Like, everybody was over there by the beach collecting to look at the eclipse. I was eating lunch.
Okay. So a couple quick things I want to get through real quick because we got a couple things. So I just seen this thing on Google. I thought it was massive, crazy. The computer shit is just getting crazy, bro. So Google got this new, I don't know if it's an app or...
No, it's not even an app. It's going to be...
What is it?
It's like the Google search engine.
It's like, yes, it is the search engine.
Yeah, because it's on your computer.
I don't even know how it works. Like, it doesn't even
no idea.
It makes no sense to me. They're saying radio waves. They did say something about radio.
Yeah, and they emulate smells.
Smells. So now you could go smell like a perfume. You could smell a piece of fried chicken. You can smell anything from out of your computer. And all out of your phone. That's going to be crazy, bro.
But these are steps that we're taking towards a virtual reality, bro.
Of course, because that's going to be crazy for virtual reality, because now you can walk in somewhere and you can smell the smoke, or you can smell
like even for video games, like video games, it's nuts.
Yo, I don't know how they doing that. Like, because they saying basically it's going to be software in your phone.
No, it's not even the software. Like it's literally the Google search engine. I don't know how they're gonna do it with existing computers. I don't get with computers that are. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. Don't get me lying.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. That's a little bugged out.
Google knows.
Yeah, that's
Come
crazy.
into a nostril near you.
Now y'all niggas, they gonna be sending pizza smell to people that's making them hungry. They'll go get you. That's because they can hear everything through your phone now.
So that's the thing. So now, when commercials are played, like ads, like you said, like a pizza commercial, you're gonna be able to smell the pizza.
Definitely.
Or perfume ad, you'll be able to smell the perfume.
Yeah, so it's gonna be crazy. So Google got some real crazy stuff coming out. Real crazy story that I seen real quick, man. A dude was got arrested. I think he was like 61 years old, and what he got arrested for was something crazy. So talking
Well,
about AI.
you have to start off. You have to start off the story saying a Sunglass Hut store was
Yeah, I'm
robbed.
gonna get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunglass Hut store. I'm gonna get to that. Hut store was robbed, and it was robbed. And what they did was they had the person on basically on face recognition on camera, so they took it over to Macy's.
Yeah, because they didn't have the
They
facial
didn't-
recognition.
So they took it to Macy's that was next door.
Yeah, they didn't have the facial recognition software. Macy's had it, so they took the video over to Macy's, and the facial recognition software told them the identity of who the robber was. So they gave, they gave all of that to the police, so the person had a warrant. And then 3 years later, this happened in Texas. 3 years later, this dude that lived in California moved to Texas, and when he went to the DMV to switch his ID over, they basically put him in cuffs because they said he had a warrant. Turns out that facial recognition software said that he was the one that had robbed that Sunglass Hut 3 years prior. So they put him in jail. And while he was in jail, while they're trying to sort everything out, he went to the bathroom. 3 guys followed him in there and beat him up and raped him. Pulled his pants down and raped him in the butt.
And then they released him from prison.
And then they found out that it was a mistake and he wasn't the person, and then they released him. And now he's suing for $10 million. He's suing Sunglass Hut and he's suing Macy's. I think he should also sue the police department. I think he should sue the state of Houston. I think he should sue the state of California. I think he should sue. I think he should sue the artificial the facial recognition company. I think he should sue Joe Biden, Obama, Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan. I think they should dig up Jimmy Carter and he should sue Jimmy Carter. I think he should sue every goddamn body.
I don't think 10 million is enough to get your.
I don't think 10 million is enough for your. They took his booty virginity, man. Like
10 million is enough, bro. He asking for a small piece of change.
That man is traumatized.
That's more than traumatized, bro. That's more than traumatized.
And he's 61 years old, and y'all threw that man in jail, man. Come on, he can't survive in there.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, man. Yeah, I got to come up with like 30, 40 million, maybe even 50 to give him.
Man, I don't think that there's no amount that could compensate that man enough for what he went through.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Like, you go 61 years without ever getting your butt violated. Like, what? It's crazy, bro. Yo, when y'all guys in jail, stop raping men, man. Like, what's up with y'all?
Crazy. So, New York City nightclub is now requiring a New York City nightclub, not all clubs, are now requiring.
Will be requiring because that's their thing.
Yes, men to show their bank accounts in order to be let in the club, and you have to have over $50,000 and over to be
in your account. Yeah, and when you use the ATM in the club, they have a big screen that shows what your balance is.
Balances in your account.
Now, I think honestly, I believe that this is why New York nightlife is dead. Like, it's dying, it's dead, and the reason being is because New York nightlife has become more about money and stunting than it is about actually having fun and having a good time.
Well, they say this is the reason why they're doing this, so ladies can get eligible bachelors that really have that can really provide and stuff like that.
But it's exactly what we keep talking about, bro. Like,
hold up, time out. And they will not be letting in any, quote unquote, what they say, any ugly ladies.
No, they won't let. Yeah, they said no obese,
no overweight ladies
or ugly,
or whatever they consider to be ugly ladies cannot come in this club.
Or unattractive.
You have to be pretty, and you have to make up to $50,000 if you're a guy. And if you come with 3 of y'all, I think it has to be like It's not. It wasn't even like 150. It was like upwards to 300,000.
Yeah, 300,000.
Combined between the three.
Now, and this is what I mean. Like, we're complaining about how superficial women are becoming, right? And we're complaining about how transactional love is, but we're creating this atmosphere that continues to feed the demon.
I'm going to that club, bro. And I ain't giving nobody no money when I go. I'm just going to the club. I'm gonna give me a chick, and I ain't giving her nothing. Cause you can go there. You know what I mean? You gotta give somebody nothing.
Bro.
I don't gotta give you nothing. I'm just going to the club.
I don't know, because if you know one thing about truly rich people, they don't like to talk about money, number one. You understand? So, and they don't like to show what they have. I don't know, bro.
Well, we shall see. We shall see. Real quick question: do you think you and your significant other should share each other's location on your cell phone?
Yeah, definitely. It's not a must for me, but I'm all for it.
Yeah, I've never shared my location with nobody, so I don't know. But
this is the first time that I've been sharing my location.
For me, I would be like, I don't need nobody to babysit me. I'm good, bro. Like,
but I don't think it's
I've
about
been walking around God green earth all the time.
But it's not about babysitting. For me, it's just safety purposes. Like, we live in a world
I was
where
safe before I met you.
I'm talking about, we live in a world where sex trafficking is rampant. We live in a world where people are getting kidnapped, snatched off the streets, and all of that. For me, it's just a safety issue. Not for me, of course. You know. But at the end of the day.
Yeah, but then her mama could have a thing. Her mama, her brother, her man don't necessarily have to have it.
Well, I didn't ask for it. I was given it, and
you love it.
I think it's a fair. I think it's a good fair.
Yo, Tico, let me ask you something. Dex, your girl can have your location on your phone?
No.
Why?
Can you have hers? Should you have hers?
No.
Why?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know where she is.
But see, but it's not about knowing where she is. It's about safety.
What safety? She was fine before she met you.
No. If she's going somewhere and she feels she's not gonna be completely safe, and she's like, "Yo, I'm sharing my location with you," cool. Same thing with my daughter.
I don't know. I
24/7.
I have location 24/7.
Yeah, see, that's kind of possessive to me, man. I don't know about
I didn't
that.
ask for it. I was given it.
Yeah, but you can still say no, neither. Sigga can give you
Why?
crack. You didn't ask for it. You don't have to smoke it.
I didn't ask for it. I was given it. Like,
what are you talking about, bro? That's a little possessive.
I don't think that's possessive.
I think that's a little possessive. But hey, each his own, bro. Like, I don't want to know. She was safe before she saw me, man. And if you didn't feel that crazy, give it to your girlfriend.
It wasn't my responsibility to make sure she was safe before me. Now it's my responsibility to make sure she's
somebody
safe.
else. That's kind of. I don't think any woman would want. I don't know. Y'all can answer that. I'm not gonna speak to the ladies because I don't want to say nothing crazy. Do you think your man should have your location? Do you think it's okay that he should have your location?
But the way
at all
you're
times?
wording it is like I didn't ask for it.
I didn't say you.
I was given it.
I didn't. But I didn't say you. I said, do you think your man, ladies, should have your man should have your location at all times?
Yeah, but you know, the women that are out there doing their thing are gonna say no, and the women that are not doing their thing, they're gonna say they don't care. Like,
I don't know about that one. Well, talking about women doing their thing, comedian Rip Michaels was hospitalized a couple of months ago from a heart attack. And he told a story I saw on Angela Yee's show this week. It was kind of crazy to me. He said his wife left him, allegedly.
I think
left
after
him.
2 weeks, he said.
After him, 2 weeks of being in the hospital.
Yeah.
And I just thought, we talk about all this financial stuff all the time, and I tell y'all all the time, fuck all the finances, B. You got to find somebody that's gonna be there when you can't wipe your own ass, and vice versa for men and women, because everybody put all this other stuff in front. But you got people that won't even be with you while you sick or while you in your most desperate need stages in life. You know what I mean? So if you don't got nobody who's riding out with you for the long haul, for the real long haul, not for the bag, not for the cars.
But you know what's the sad thing? There's no way for you to really know until you go through it.
Nah,
a lot of people are great pretenders, bro.
Yeah, I think you could know. Let me tell you something real quick. I don't know we pressed for time. Well, you're going to have to fix that shit. But anyway, I'll tell you something. I was talking to this woman over the weekend. Had a great conversation with this lady, right? We getting to know each other. a little bit, and pretty girl. And I'm not tooting my own horn because I got my own BS that I come with, right? But shorty gonna say to me, basically, she gonna say to me, we talking. She asking me stuff about myself, right? You got kids? Yeah, I got a kid. Oh, your kid is young. You a dad? Like you involved? Yeah, no, I'm 100% involved. I'm a daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do everything with my daughter, but my daughter is older now, and I never had no baby mama drama. Me and my daughter mother is great. Her son is my godson. Me and her husband, we like brothers, right? She go, okay, where you live? I live in Brooklyn. You live alone? Yeah, I own my house that I live in, right? So she asked me all these questions. What's your love language?
Do you drive?
Yeah, she did ask me that. Asked me if I drive. I'm gonna get to that. She goes, yo, what's your love language? I go,
Head.
It probably is.
God, crazy.
I tell her physical touch and words of affirmation. I said, what's yours? He said, oh, mine is gift giving. I love to get gifts.
Of course
right?
you do.
I love to get gifts.
Of course you
right?
do.
Right? And I said jokingly, I said, well, love language is how you is how you like give love, right? Like so, like you giving gifts. She's like, no, but I like to get the gifts, right? Okay, cool. You like to get the gifts, right? So I go. She asked me, I got a car. I said, yeah. She said, what kind of car you drive? I said the car I drive. I said, I got a 2015, man. I said, my car's paid off. I said, I don't really want a new car because I hate that car, no shit. But I'm thinking about getting one this summer. She said, yeah, because I like to be driven around. I said, you drive? She's like, no. She's like, I like to be driven around in a nice car. So I go, oh, okay. All right. I said, who you live with? Oh, I live with my roommate. Okay, you got kids? Nah, I just got my dog. All right, cool. Right? And I say all this to say to you, right? And the reason why I paint this picture, because in the conversation to me, when I'm talking to people, hopefully she was doing the same thing, you could I'm not saying people lying to you or didn't lie, you know what I'm saying, telling you the truth or not, but you could paint a resume, right? Okay, he ain't got no drama with his baby mama or nothing like that. Seemed to be a good father, you know what I'm saying? So if I want to, have children by this man, he seemed to do his thing with his kid, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he got to have somewhat good credit or had good credit because he owns a house and he paid off his car, right? So you getting a synopsis of what I want you to feel me, Mo. You get a synopsis of what kind of person I am somewhat, you know what I'm saying? Plus I can hold a conversation. I go, but then when I asked her, I said to her, what kind of men you into? She tells me, oh, my last boyfriend, he bought me a lot of stuff. Swab the clock. My last boyfriend bought me a lot of stuff. Anything I asked for, he gave it to me. All I had to say was boo, and I got it. I said, okay, that's good. So why you left? Why you? Oh, some things happened towards the end, and other women, and but cool. All right, cool. So what if men that date you, what would they say about you, your character? Oh, people generally would say I'm good. I said what the men would say about you if you had to describe your character. Oh no, people would just say I was a good person, right? And I say all this to say, I'm like, yo, wait a minute. You want me to drive a nice car for you, right? So you can ride around in my nice car, but you can't drive. She goes to me, she lives like a little further than me. I won't say where she live at. And she's like, yo, how we gonna do this? I said, what? I said, I can come pick you up. I'll pick you up or, we'll figure it out. I said, I'm not gonna always pick you up. You're gonna have to figure out how to get to me sometime too. You know what I mean? Because I'm setting the precedent. Because I know you don't drive. Don't think I'm gonna be
an Uber driver.
The Uber driver. She's like, yeah, but I don't really like taking public transportation.
Okay, so pay for your goddamn
pay for your
Uber.
Like I pay for an Uber or two. I'm not gonna set the precedent. You're not my woman. I'm just getting to know you. So you want me to buy you gifts, take you out. You don't really. Oh, we was in the crib. She called me on camera phone. I saw my crib. My crib was cleaned up. I said, yeah, I like a woman that's kind of tidy and clean. As soon as she got in her crib, I'm not saying her crib was dirty.
Her crib was dirty.
She's like, yo, I'll call you back. I'm gonna call you on regular phone.
Okay, she didn't want you to see her crib.
Yo, my dude. What? I'm just asking myself, pretty girl.
We've created a world where a woman with nothing deserves everything, and a man with nothing deserves nothing.
I guess so.
And let me tell you what's sad. But let's go a step further. We've even created a world where a man with everything deserves nothing, because a woman with nothing still feels she deserves that man with everything. So a man with everything still deserves nothing. It's twisted.
Yo, it was so crazy to me, that you received all that information from me, but you didn't have no information for yourself. Then she's like, yo, I look you up on Google and figure like who you was and what you doing with yourself. And so she see some of my.
And you know what I told her? I looked you up on Google and nothing came up.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's bugged out, bro. It's bugged out, but you know it is.
It's
what
a
it
very
is.
unlevel playing field.
And if I was
man.
young, we had a great conversation because we were talking for like a couple of hours, bro. And I never called back. It was like pretty girl. If I was young, I probably would have chased it down.
But I think what happened is when you were young, it didn't matter, because when you were young, you were just chasing tail, bro. So none of that stuff mattered. But now that it's later in life, and you're looking to create a life with someone, those things do matter. I hate when women go, oh, we hate when men go, what a woman bring to the table? We don't got to bring nothing. What do you mean? I'm not 19. I'm not 20. Like, love isn't enough anymore. At this age, it's great to love somebody, and when I say you have to bring some type of nurturing, you got to bring support. It doesn't even have to be financial. But you have to bring something, The playing field is so unlevel, man, when it comes to men and women, when it comes to relationships. And I know there are women that are out there that what y'all gonna bring up, oh, but women make more than men. Okay, whatever. But at the end of the day, I know that the dynamic of the relationship, the man, when the relationship starts, the man takes on a burden and a weight is lifted from the woman's shoulders.
And I want to say this real quick, because I want to get into two things real quick. I did see this thing this week on social media. I'll be on my social media. And it was a lady talking about, a man should basically pay for everything. And if he can't take care of you, then you shouldn't be with him, because a woman brings a child to life, and she got to take care of the child. She got to clean up the house. So a man should pay everything.
But that doesn't even happen anymore.
Hold up. And one thing, and I was listening to this, and I'm like, I said, first of all, most of the time I'm in a relationship, I do most of the cooking.
Bro,
right?
that's the dream being sold, man.
Right? I do most of the cooking, right? Not only do I do most of the cooking, I do the equal share of taking care of the kids, right? So, and my thing is, even in my household, when my mother cleaned up, my pops cleaned up too. Not only he cleaned up, he had to mow the lawn.
Bro,
he had to fix the cabinets, right? No, it was things that men do. Like, I don't know what type of dudes some of these females talk about. So he's like, yo, she's like, if I gotta go to work and then I gotta come home and cook. So wait a minute. If I gotta go to work.
First of all, we take care of the household. We take care of the kids.
If I gotta go to work and come home and mow the lawn and fix the alarm and fix the door and take my son to football practice, we all work, like we working cohesively together. I don't know what this separation is. Like, it's a buggish thing. But real quick, because I know we got the time. Saw another lady online, and she was like, yo, if I'm dating a guy and I hint to him.
She didn't even say if she's dating. She said if a guy is interested in you and you're on the phone with him and you mention going to get your nails done and he doesn't offer to pay it, block him.
So that happened to me this week.
You got blocked?
No, I didn't get blocked. Somebody tried to pull that on me. They're like, oh, my rent is due. Just start talking to them. My rent is due and my mom is sick. She really needs some money. And I was like, I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. I hope she's okay. What you want me to do after that? Like, would you send you some money for your mom's? Like, I just met you last week.
I had a young lady who we spoke on the phone twice. And
there's some broke bitches out here, bro.
And
something wrong, bro.
We spoke twice, and the next day, she texted me that morning saying she needed to speak to me. And I'm like, what's up? I'm up. And she texted me and said, yeah, I have a problem. Do you think you could help me? And I responded, do me a favor and don't ever text my phone again.
Yeah, I didn't tell her that.
And then she had the nerve to respond, if you broke, then just say that. And I said, okay, I'm broke, and obviously you are too.
It's crazy, bro. I don't understand that. Like,
you know what? And it's not that I'm cheap. It's that I don't know you. Because I could tell you this. Women are so quick to ask a man for money, and it's the same women who, after 2 conversations, if you ask them to cook you something to eat, they'd be like, I'm not your woman. So I'm not your man.
I had a girl come to my house one time, and we slept together. So I went downstairs, I made breakfast, came back upstairs, we was leaving, and the bed was still on me. I said, Dad, you can make the bed and all that shit. Had the food. She's like, I'm not making your bed. She was like, I'm not doing wife duties.
Exactly.
I'm not your wife. So I said, how you supposed to become somebody's wife? You just say I do and then start doing those duties? Like,
yo, bro, that's the gas.
Yo, bro. So I want to take the food and say, well, I'm not your husband.
First and foremost, a woman doesn't become a wife. She's either a wife or she's not. Because I could tell you this. Me not married, I carry all the traits of a husband. Point blank, 100%. Period. You understand what I mean? I take care of the kids, clean the house, cook the food. Like, I carry all the traits of, I'm a husband way before I ever walk down the goddamn aisle. So the truth is, if you don't display the characteristics of being a wife, then you don't deserve to be a wife. It's that simple. Like, what do you think? You're going to walk down the aisle and all of a sudden, like, the switch is going to flip and you're going to become someone else? No, you're going to remain the same person you are. Like, y'all be selling people dreams, man. Like, seriously.
Sell a dream, sell a dream. Real quick, Jonathan Major was sentenced to probation and what you call that again? Probation.
Community service.
Community service, and had to pay.
I think he had, like, what is he, 54 hours? No, it's a lot. It's more than that, right?
I don't remember how much it is. I just know he got to pay a $250 fine. I'm just still baffled by that shit, bro. This dude was running out of a car from this woman, running from her.
He doesn't have the complexion for the protection.
I hear you. The driver said that the young lady was the aggressor.
Because the young lady had the complexion for the protection, bro.
This man ran several blocks, bro.
But he didn't have the complexion.
And the lady went to a club
for the
after
protection.
and then passed out when she go. Yo, this for a misdemeanor, and then lost his job for a misdemeanor charge, bro.
He didn't have the complexion.
A misdemeanor charge, lost millions of dollars.
Your man Dana White, UFC, on video, punched his wife in the face. Like, what happened? Nothing.
When he's punched, he slapped her up.
Okay, slapped up. What happened?
Nothing.
The world didn't stop, and nothing skipped a beat. He just went on with his life. He doesn't have the complexion for the protection.
Yes, man. Well, there was a robbery also in Los Angeles.
Go, guys.
For $30 million. It's like one of the Brinks trucks. It wasn't Brinks. I don't know. It's the one with the red and the white and red trucks. I don't remember the name of the company, but
if you guys are putting together classes,
Armor truck, yeah, it was Armor Truck Company.
If you guys are like holding classes to teach, let me know, please.
And they said they had top-notch security. They think it's an inside job. They had state-of-the-art security, and they still got away with 30 million. Look, they sound like, look, the security off. This went off of here.
You guys should do a TED Talk.
Yeah, from your private island somewhere, bro.
Yo, I'm serious, man.
$30 million. Congratulations to y'all, man. Nobody got hurt.
Nobody got hurt. Y'all got away.
With $30 million.
And guess what? At the end of the day, the money's insured.
$30 million.
Everybody wins. Everybody wins.
$30 million.
Everybody wins.
And other criminal news, a prisoner who dies in prison is now fighting. He was serving a life sentence, and he said he spends his life sentence.
He died. He was labeled pronounced clinically dead, but then came back to life.
Came back to life. And for what I know, in some states, you're able to go home after you die. If you already died, if you spend life in jail, that was his life. So I don't know. I think he might have a case. I
mean, listen, I think if you approach it from a logical standpoint, he definitely has a case. But I do know the justice system. But
he has the complexion for the protection.
He does have the complection for the protection.
Yes.
So he might have an ejection.
I don't know about that. Sounds crazy.
Ejection, not erection. Ejection. Ejected.
Yeah, it still sounds crazy.
No diddy.
Yeah, whatever, man. How about saying that? How about not being a part of that nonsense? This was another crazy. A nurse get arrested
No, the husband.
The husband. Oh no, it says the nurse.
No, the nurse got arrested because
She had the video.
Yeah, because the video was in the husband's phone. I think they arrested the husband, and then they found the video on the husband's phone of his wife having sex with the Great Dane, with the dog.
Great Dane. That's kind of crazy.
With the dog, yeah.
It's called bestiality.
It's called bestiality.
I've never seen a dog. Like, how could you look at a dog ass and be like, "Y'all want some of that"?
Well, she didn't look at that dog's ass. She looked at the dog's penis and said, "I want some of that."
How could?
What complexion were they?
They were the complexion for the protection.
Definitely was a complexion for protection. That's crazy. A Great Dane. You know how big a Great Dane is? Imagine a Great Dane on her back.
That's crazy, bro.
The Great Dane on. That's Marmaduke,
Wait
bro.
a minute. The alphabet boys might come for you because if that's her sexual preference, you can't.
Nah, B. I'm not having that.
I'm just saying.
Marmaduke was on her back, bro. That's Astro. Ain't Astro a Great Dane too? Like,
Astro, yeah, Astro was a great thing. Marmaduke.
Marmaduke. Yo, that thing is crazy. A Great Dane is crazy, bro.
Would you feel better if it was a pit bull?
I don't know, man. A Great Dane just. That's just a big dog, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I had a Great Dane. That's the crazy part.
No, you had a.
No. When I was
before?
a kid, I had a Great Dane. I had a Great Dane named Mello.
Your Cane Corso was the size of a goddamn Great Dane.
Now, Great Dane is taller than the Cane Corso.
No, I know that.
Yeah, Great Dane, bro. That's crazy, bro. I can't even. How you do that? Like, how you get the dog to do that? Well, I ain't gonna lie, because dogs
hump anything, bro.
Hump anything. He found the hole?
Dogs hump anything, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
You ever seen a dog masturbate?
I'm done. Listen.
No, seriously. I'm dead serious.
Nah, bro.
You've never seen that?
Yeah.
You've seen it, right? Y'all never seen that before?
Nah, bro.
Suave, I'm gonna send you the clip.
Oh God, here we go, bro.
So I'm gonna send you the clip so you can post it on this episode. You seen it, right, Dex? Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, so talk about dogs masturbating. If you caught your girl getting head from another person.
If I caught what?
Your girl getting head from another
Bro, let's not. What?
I'm asking a question.
No, I
If your
told
girl
you.
got head from
Yo,
another
bruh.
person, is that cheating?
Once any part of another man enters the chat, I'm out, bruh.
I think I could accept head, bro. I still be mad and want to fight and all that crazy shit.
No, see, I'm not gonna want to fight. Yo, bruh.
Tico, if your girl
That
got
would-
head, she can't.
Yes, that's cheating.
You sound.
Now, I'm not saying it's not cheating. Is that cause to break up?
What?
Yes.
What?
Some head?
Is this guy crazy?
Maybe I'm trying to defend me getting some head.
Yo, bro. What? Yo, son, if another man's finger enters the chat, I'm out, bruh.
What if you kiss her on the neck?
Yo, my nigga. Yo, bruh, I don't play them games. I don't play them games, bruh. What's mine is mine. Until it ain't mine no more,
She
then
gonna
it's
say
not
it's
mine no
hers.
more.
She gonna say it's hers.
Listen, like I said, what's mine is mine until it ain't mine. And once it ain't mine, it ain't mine.
Okay. So listen, man. Don't get your coochie ate ladies out there if you got a man, because that's cheating.
I thought that was common knowledge.
Listen, bro.
Like,
I'm trying to
but then
defend-
again, I forgot this 2024.
Yeah, 2024.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Hey, guess
out
what?
here.
I'm trying to defend. If I go get some head, it ain't cheating. I just needed to relax.
Well, I can't even say that. I was gonna say find me the woman that's okay with that, but guess what? They out here in by the thousands.
So,
Yo,
real quick, last topic, real quick. I saw this was interesting. To me, it was kind of sad. K. Michelle was having a conversation. I don't know who she was having a conversation with, but she was taping herself having a conversation. And she says, if her man cries, she feels like she's now the man in the relationship. Men shouldn't cry. She did preface, if he crying like over a death, his mother died or something like that, that's okay. But if he cries for anything else in front of her, she feels like she the man. And to me, I just had to say this, man. It's just so crazy. Men can't even do anything no more. It's like we just got to be robots. We got to give you some bread.
women, yo, you know what it is? Pay my bills and eat my ass. That's
it.
all we good for. That's all we
Yeah,
good
'cause
for.
you can't-
Women want a millionaire superhero that doesn't cheat with the 20-inch penis. Like, yo, bro, like.
Yeah, that's kind of shallow though. You can't cry as a dude.
Listen, I get what she's saying, but at the same time, people go through shit, man.
And you supposed to just be there for your significant other, bro.
I can honestly say I've never cried in front of a woman. I would never cry in front of a woman. I don't cry. Like,
I would cry. I don't have a problem crying.
If you're watching a movie,
She gonna leave. She gonna leave
oh
me.
no, you a bitch.
Yeah, I cry.
And that's crazy because I've teared up. I've teared up watching movies
I tear up
before.
all the time watching movies.
Nah, hell no. Yo, bro.
Not as a man, not a human being. You're not a human being. You're a man.
These modern day women are nuts, bro.
that is crazy.
Yo, these modern day women are the only ones that are able to resent you for the same thing they asked you to be.
Shit, I might get canceled. I tear up.
Because it's confusing. Because on one hand they say men need to be more vulnerable. Oh, but don't be that vulnerable.
Yeah, you can't cry. You can't cry. You cry, you die. But look, man, that's another episode of Brooklyn Boys Radio.
Brooklyn Boys Radio.
Shout out to the Woodstack. You know,
Wood Stagey.
This is a brand right here. So we had like this green shirt.
And shout out to my man PBS Hold. Right for this Forever Young joint
man,
too.
we supposed to shout out the sneaker company. We do that next week. I forgot. They've been sitting in my house. I keep forgetting. I gotta shout it out. But shout out to Woodstack. Go to woodstack.com and get your clothes and all your apparel.
Tell them Brooklyn Boys sent you.
Yeah, and fuck Suave as usual. And
Say no Diddy when you just say that.
no, nigga. Fuck Tico. Fuck Dex.
No Diddy.
Oh shit.
Holla.
Y'all crazy with this no Diddy joint, man. Look, Brooklyn.
Out.
We out.